Hi, and welcome to Anime with Annie. In this video today, I'll be talking about everything we know about the most famous anime out there, called Naruto. So make sure to stay tuned until the end. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and press that bell icon to never miss any updates from us. That said, now let's have a look. Naruto is one of the world's most popular animes, animated adaptations of Japanese comics. It follows the journey of an orphan boy Naruto, who has a sinister and demon fox sealed inside of him. Naruto, in my opinion, is a must-see for its actions, story, and ideals, and truly does change many people's lives. Naruto is a manga by Masashi Kimoto that has been adapted into an anime television series. Naruto Uzumaki, the main character, is a noisy, hyperactive adolescent ninja who is constantly seeking acclaim and attention, as well as the title of Hokage, who is regarded as the village's leader and strongest ninja. Shueisha initially published the manga in the 43rd issue of Japan's Shonen Jump magazine in 1999. The American Shonen Jump magazine offers a translated version, which is presently within a few volumes of the Japanese edition. Naruto is Viz Media's most popular manga series. On October 3, 2002, the anime series, created by Studio Pierrot and Aniplex, started on the terrestrial TV Tokyo Network and the anime satellite television network Animax in Japan, and ended on March 23, 2017. The anime was also licensed for production in North America by Viz. Naruto premiered on Cartoon Network's Toonami programming block on September 10, 2005, and on YTV's Bionix on September 16, 2005 in the United States. On July 22, 2006, Jetix began airing Naruto in the United Kingdom. In Australia, it premiered on Toasted TV on January 12, 2007, after previously airing on Cartoon Network in 2006. The first series ran for 9 seasons and the second premiered on February 15, 2007. On November 22, 2012, Cartoon Network's VP of Strategic Marketing and Promotions confirmed that Naruto would return to Toonami, now a block on Adult Swim, on Saturday, December 1, 2012. Furthermore, they stated that it would be uncut. The show began with episode 1 and was canceled after episode 52, on November 30, 2013, when Toonami revealed that Naruto Shippuden would begin on January 5, 2014. Naruto, unlike every anime, is a rollercoaster of emotions, and it features our riveting and heartfelt storylines. And don't even get me started on the soundtrack. It has some of the best soundtracks. The arcs are so strong that Naruto still outperforms all other anime in terms of plot and first-class fight scenes. The first published edition of the Naruto series was produced by Masashi Kishimoto in 1997. The Naruto one-shot would be Kishimoto's first version of the Naruto universe, debuting in Akamura Jump. Though the plot of the one-shot shows little connection to later shonen manga, it does feature many of the same characters and ninja themes for the first time. Since its inception, Naruto has created a great number of fan sites that include thorough information, instructions, and active forums. Shortly after the first English manga volume was released in August 2003, some of the first and most successful sites aimed at English-speaking audiences were launched. Naruto has also developed its own collectible card game, similar to many other manga and anime titles. The manga sold over 220 million copies worldwide as of October 2014, with over 130 million in Japan, and the rest of 75 million in other countries, making it the third best-selling manga series in history. Outside of Japan, the manga is accessible in 35 countries. It has also become one of Viz Media's best-selling manga series in North America. The series' English adaptation has appeared multiple times in the USA Today book list, and Book 7 earned the Quill Award in 2006. Naruto was ranked 17th in TV Asahi's current Top 100 anime ranking. Despite the fact that the anime premiered after the manga, it rapidly caught up because each anime episode generally spans 1 or 2 manga chapters. To avoid overlapping, anime producers try to divide content from manga chapters into lengthy, slow portions, followed by quick bursts of action, with film material thrown in for good measure. By the time the anime's Suzuki Recovery Mission ended, episode 135, the series had caught up to the manga in popularity. The anime properly shifted to anime-only episodes at the end of this arc, allowing the manga to close the gap once more. The majority of these episodes are standalone storylines, with a few being parts of multi-episode arcs that spanned 85 episodes in the first series. Naruto Shippuden, literally Naruto Hurricane Chronicles, was renamed after the series returned to manga-adapted episodes. On February 15, 2007, the new series premiered. The anime mostly sticks to the manga, adjusting mainly minor details. Death reasons, limb loss, and other injuries have been toned down in the anime, or expanding on aspects of the manga that were skipped, such as Tenten and Termai's fight. The anime-only arcs deal with the gaps between manga volumes, which span a few months before the Sasuke recovery mission, as well as several months before the time skip, but they are unreferenced in the manga. The anime-only arcs usually focus on the supporting cast, perhaps providing insight into a character who is otherwise rarely seen. Naruto premiered in the United States on Cartoon Network's Toonami on September 10, 2005. On September 16, 2005, YTV's Bionix broadcast the debut episode of Naruto in Canada. Naruto premiered on Jetmix in the United Kingdom on July 22, 2006, after a 104-episode run. It launched on Cartoon Network in Australia and New Zealand on September 27, 2006, and ran for 220 episodes. On October 28, 2009, Disney XD began broadcasting English dub episodes of Naruto Shippuden. Naruto Shippuden premiered in Australia and New Zealand on Cartoon Network in 2011. Naruto received a TV PG rating in the United States and a PG rating in Canada when it first aired in English. TV BGDS or TV PGV ratings have been awarded to more intense episodes, such as Jiraiya's debut and the duel with Zabuza. The English version includes references to drunkenness, Japanese cultural differences, moderate language, light sexual scenes, and even blood and death, but they are toned down. Other networks make extra material modifications in addition to Cartoon Network's edits, such as Jetix's stricter censorship of blood, swearing, and the like. Let's have a look at the plot summary to help you better understand. The nine-tailed demon fox assaulted Kongagari 12 years before the events of the series. It was a ferocious demon capable of raising tsunamis and flattening mountains with a single swing of one of its 9 tails. It wreaked havoc and killed many people until Konoha's leader, the 4th Hokage, subdued it by sacrificing his own life to seal the demon inside a newborn child. Naruto Umezaki was the name of that child. For keeping the 9 tails at bay, the 4th Hokage was hailed as a hero. By serving as the 9 tails containment vessel, he hoped Naruto would be valued in a similar fashion. The village in which he grew up, on the other hand, largely ignored Naruto, treating him as if he were the 9 tails himself and mistreating him throughout the majority of his life. The 3rd Hokage issued an order prohibiting the other villagers from discussing the incident with anyone, including their own children. This did not, however, stop them from treating Naruto as an outcast. Despite the fact that their children had no idea why their parents treated Naruto the way they did, they learned to loathe him through their parents' actions. As a result, Naruto lives as an orphan in a lonely world with no friends, relatives, or recognition. He couldn't compel others to befriend him, so he turned to the only thing he knew for attention and acknowledgement: pranks and trouble. That quickly changed once Naruto graduated from the academy by saving his teacher, Uka Umino, from the renegade ninja Mizuki, utilizing his multiple shadow clone technique. That experience taught Naruto 2 things. He was the 9 tails container, and there was someone who cared about him other than the 3rd Hokage. His graduation from the academy marked the beginning of a series of events and encounters that would shape and define his environment, as well as his ninja way of life, for the rest of his life. Naruto strikes a good mix between drama and comedy, with enough action sprinkled on top. It follows Naruto and his pals as they grow and develop as ninjas, with a focus on their interactions with one another and the impact of their backgrounds on their personalities. Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno, 2 fellow young ninjas recruited to form a 3-person team under a very veteran sensei named Kakashi Hatake, become Naruto's buddies and colleagues. Naruto also confides in other characters he has encountered as a result of the Chunin exam. As Naruto aspires to become the Hokage of Konoha, they discover new abilities, get to know one another and the other villagers better, and go on a coming-of-age adventure. Naruto places a lot of emphasis on character growth. Almost all outcomes are the result of choices, character, and personality. Very few events happen by accident. Initially, the focus is on Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, the members of Team 7. Other characters including Kakashi, Guy, and Jiraiya, as well as Naruto's contemporaries and other Genin teams and villages are created. Several important villains also appeared, the first of whom was Zabuza Momochi, a lost ninja from Kurigare, and his companion Haku. Orochima is later introduced as an S-class missing ninja at the top of Konoha's most wanted list in the Chunin exam arc. Later, a mysterious organization known as Atsuki begins to hunt Naruto in order to capture and harness the power of the 9 tails within him. Naruto continues to motivate and inspire me, and I hope you were intrigued enough by this video to watch at least 1 episode of Naruto. Overall, I believe that Naruto is still the greatest absolute anime out there, owing to its plot, arcs, character development, and suspense that it builds on 1 episode after another. You'll become so emotionally involved in the people and their situations in Naruto that it'll have a positive impact on your own life. And that concludes my review of Naruto. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, Anime with Annie. And please leave comments about what you thought of today's video. See you in the next video. Bye!